Yeah. The Siren song of Sleep Delicious. My ravenous pain is cavernous as black hole strain. Crack cocaine, now they got the wax hole train. I stain line paper with ink. Based on what I think, my life's an ice cold drink. Into the bottom I sink, I sing, stop. The love you save can be invested in the moms you rejected. Child you neglected, I selected my pattern of speech. Preach peace, snatch the ring off of Saturn. Put a leash on the beach, stand at the beach. Teach sharks how it feel to be me. At times I'm real deep, like a comatose sleep. Overdosed on beats. Keep the rhythm in my cipher. G.F.E. writing 3 types of mind frames. My game's hip hop. I'll stop when your props get smothered. Inside out, true my brother. A rubber band man who snaps back. Basing my life on a rap track until I run out of tape. 1 out of 10 fakes ends up in drapes. 1 out of 10 dates ends up in rapes. 1 out of 10. Wait. For the sake of your mind, fuck around. I'll even break up a rhyme. Expose the fraud out of Jacob Divine. Be like, where that red hairy nigga still hunting? Go on your way and stop fronting. It's not wanting what you want that makes you what you are. If what you are disintegrates and what it takes for you to be a star. Yeah. Yeah. Give me green till the gas spilling. Slash building with the ash villains. Ash still in effect. I got this mic in my hand, but feel the cord around my neck. Borderline of death for my next trip. I'ma play Tetris here. Line up the whack and rack. Fill up the gaps till they disappear. It's the severe sound slinging. Now I'm playing the most glorious word warrior, whirlwind axe chops. As top smash they matchbox. My rhyme breaks the padlock attached to the stash box. Fuck what you heard, cash rocks. I got to have lots, and that's not the end all is. But when void, that can end all biz. Like balls to jizz, I generate. When excited, I give in thick globs. Spit box like thirsting howl, bursting foul like jerk's mouth. Smush factor, impact the south, acting out my little MC dream. Now I fiends for the groove to get in between. Team Fat, Walter Klondike, detonator Steve's Breez, the bomb mics, please. I'm on like a winning streak even while I'm losing. Me being weak is a wild illusion. I find these rap stars mild amusing, at least until they start style abusing, using that's in between. Team Fat, Walter Klondike, detonator Steve's Breez, the bomb mics, please. I'm on like a winning streak even while I'm losing. Me being weak is a wild illusion. I find these rap stars mild amusing, at least until they start style abusing, using that same old slang. Bang bang bitch, bye bye to the flow, bye bye to the burn, bye bye to the show, bye bye Missy Goofy, bye bye Missy Ho. This be your call to wait or to take up arms, blaze up drums, saturate the frame, captivate the game. If they aggravate, evacuate the brain, start the revo. Certain rhyme on a certain level. Evolution, Houston, we have a problem. Unflushable. It's like this. Sleep delicious.
Maintain radio silence, I felt the air go dead. The code red and shed light of situations ahead. I've led 1,000 missions with no sign to let up. His special ops aroused suspicions, this time was set up. I've met luck more than once, been stood up on occasion. Heard a presence as we swept the phone lines for information. Seems they knew my steed stood in strong anticipation. The stress was on my side, switch string of operations. To understand what I'm facing, you have to know the location in Central Gaia, home of the original lost basement, where habitats still suffer from severe misplacement. And the oncoming apocalypse so near we can taste it. Let's face it, the physical's a reflection of our thoughts, making a force-fed frequency a direction of our assaults.
Maintain radio silence. The air raid is on, head down, sound the sirens. There is no shorting this, it will not be mass marketed. Full scale assault, the audience has been targeted. Break it open 1-9, reporting live from the front line. Another mogul monster wants to come by with the unsigned. Assimilate us to the mainstream. Have us trapped in a daydream of trying to make cream. I send the underground wire to beastkeeper ruckus of the 18. And all surviving MCs above the age of 18. Big brothers trying to patch in to understand dynamics of the backspin. Steal the blueprints of our movements. Attempts to track and passion, take away our weed and feed us aspirin. I refuse to be synthesized. Hand plies keep me immunized from vampires that hypnotize with a man-made lampreys. But I remain to kick it live to my steady building fan base. And witness to his tape if you relate. This communicator heads that lose their weight. Maybe they let go of their doubts and quit going that route and start holding it down to some sober account. Yo, fuck the air, play rock the corners and the stairways. Foul mouth jerk, over and now. Maintain radio silence. The air raid is on, head down, sound the sirens. There is no shorting this, it will not be mass marketed. Full scale assault, the audience has been targeted.
Sir, it seems the last strike left a strain on their stability. Defenses are down.
It's about time, the way was killing me. Alert AMC, we're about to invade the facility. Secure the premises and claim their artillery. Now the ability of my troops is unmatched by most foes. It became much more evident as the smoke rose. We took their gold tanks and the cache of photos. A negligent one of them actually showed codes. Access ran the wall open, exposed the golden calf. Adored the contracts, holding their glowing staff. As soon as I noticed that, we got hit with a close attack. It seems to every side stood the so-called pros of rap. There was no holding back, made Master P a casualty. Plus the pissed off puff, I seen him running after me. Rapidly I turned around and heard the sound of immature raps. Saw the Brad, JD, and Hot Boys and miniature gats. Took 5 shots at Puff, but he hit the Jennifer's ass. Swear I noticed half my crew were caught in perimeter traps. Situation looked grim, cause this war was in. Just in a straight shot struck the staff that made it dim. All of a sudden I felt the air go dead again. Called my window, wonder why the brief foul ain't coming in. Guess the staff was running them. Stepped in to know for certain. Just in, noticed a slight rustle behind the golden curtain. The following sight, man, it struck me like lightning. Behind the control panel stood a middle-aged white man. I gasped when I recognized him, should've known it sooner. In a bad boy for Rex stood George Bush Jr.
Sound the sirens, there is no charting this, it will not be mass marketed. Full scale assault, the audience has been targeted. Maintain radio silence. The air raid is on, head down, sound the sirens. There is no charting this, it will not be mass marketed. Full scale assault, the audience has been targeted.
Wild nigga that rhymes, holding up the line in the bodega. Got 40s for 4 teenagers. I flirt with anything grown enough to buy cigars. I mean 18 with things for rap stars. If I fuck, we side of the truck. Hey yo, what's up? As cute as my Jersey fade is, I still will let my dirty braids frizz for shiz. Same one handling biz, smattering kids, smoking mothership cream from Los Angeles. PP perfect murking niggas that's worthless, knock you out on purpose if you're nervous. 07106 quit it. This lyrical shit kick a split different. With a split I get slick Rick and get on in just 6 minutes. I'm not slagging, I'm just sagging, but just remember I open my bank at Caffrey. Since I'm surrounded by the dumbfounded, I be puzzling the hustlers. My whole face say I don't fuck with ya. Totally antisocial unless you real, and even then don't wanna know ya. Let me show ya how I deal with pain. I put shit in the game, cause riffing with Tame ain't nothing nice. I get into more beef than Chinese rice. Still fucking the same bitch that tried me twice. Had to wife her after saving my life with a rusty knife. Late night rap stars falls, but can't walk past them without breaking me off. Not that I'm weak, niggas is weak. Opportunity knocks. I got too many spots, too many cousins, too many Glocks. Who you think put the all in boom squad? This'll get your crew scarred. You heard me? Nah, but if you hum a few balls, I went from kid next door to the man that people check for. Still down to earth like the CRX floor. I test raw like narcotics off saws if it's pure. I'm tripling, crippling sales, buying furniture. Poppy Doc, I be looking out lovely. When I pick up, see the trees waiting for me. Tames the boogie, 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 tames the boogie.
Yeah. Wild son, 7 figures, ex-cow, my man Hot Fest on the boards. Bring it to you live like this. Hey yo, it's the extraterrestrial. You egotistical testicles. My mic's medical. Malpractice tracks illegible. Drink and drive decibels. Eardrums accessible. Breathe breath back in the brains. Revive vegetables. The blessable. Great grandma God was mine. Toss thunderbolts through notes so hands nod. Assemble your whole squad. Block burrow and prime. Jet by sunset or scrubbing your
my thoughts
lifetime.
fell off one brain cell like circular songs. Try that. Be the next rapper to rock an eye patch. My lines crack codes, government issues. Mics be tap when I be tossing. His figures be brilliant with bars. You can train it off and off. And it's soft and it's soft when I'm off of it. Bonus off and off and be alternate just to keep me off of them. Because you be walking in. Mic fragments fly rapping. My flock be massive. When we stop, we leave the Appalachians flattened. We make it happen with rapping while others acting gun clapping. We mapping ways to smash it back in. Who wanna catch it? Who really fucking with this? Soft MCs, we eat your fucking clicks with plastic cuddly kits. High fest, do us some rugged shit. Some ain't believing when this shit hits, it's likely to leave light poles leaning. It's that full moon mentality that keep me coming. After hours, whack MCs become hunted, so run it. The way the moon angles in the midnight sky. The way the moon angles in the midnight sky. Hey yo, poetic police. Walk the beat with my nightstick. My moonlight, I write this. Drafted to my likeness. Inside ignites and excites nights with hypeness. Lifts the lifeless as lines sleep through these lightless streets with more heat than your deadliest devices. Real words and wit while others spit the trifles. Plush leathers padded, it's more than just no lights. It's the attitude mood that sets the sunrise.
Drug deals, prostitution, club brawl, smart pollution. Got thugs shooting slugs, plus cops cause confusion and so diluted. Listen to the constant flow of music, player hating steady, stagnating the growth of humans under. The moonlight shine is when I write rhymes, cause I see my mind works better in the nighttime. Tight congregation from under starlight constellations. Getting paid in latest nocturnal obligations. I write proclamations for the urban youth because my people, they deserve the truth. So I emerge and prove with the use of words and tunes, voicing my concern and views. So hang a sign up on the door and don't disturb the groove. These cats on the night prowl, far from merciful. They walk the streets hungry, looking for beef with murder tools. It's problematic in my culture, so it's personal. So open your eyes, try to rise and stay versatile. The way the moon angles in the midnight sky. Look up to the heavens. The way the moon angles in the midnight sky. In the very moment I woke up from a haven't seen one rapper living comfortably.
Too many rappers, that comfortable life just doesn't last. Too many words from ciphers in the past come back to bite you in the ass. Now that's the type of math they keep these small timers caught up in the crossfire, screaming to get a grip like ball tires. Couldn't keep their mouth shut if they had their jaws wide. You fail to calculate the obvious risk, but the distance between you squawking that shit and when they pop in the clip, it's just a hop and a skip. So as you toss into the bottomless pit, you just have to ask yourself how it's gotten to this. Man, you pay for what you say. Y'all knew the speech wasn't free.
Till I haven't seen one rapper living comfortably.
Hey, what's up, bro? Hey, you got a real tight flow. For real, yo. I ain't lying. I'm just trying to say how far you could go. But the rest of your crew, though, you know, those kids you chill with, they ain't really on that ill shit. In fact, all they on is your dills thing. Obviously, you're the star of the act. You could really go far with your rap. By the way, ain't that your fucked up car that's parked in the back? Damn, that's a shame. That could change with a little help. Your name could have fame in the game. But yo, let me introduce myself. My name is Old Scratch. I got a label that I rep. It's stable and gets major station respect, so I'm able to write checks. I got more than a handful of dope MCs that I handle. Plus, I've been in this so long, I cleared the first James Brown sample. It's simple. I like the way that you spit, and the world will say it's the shit after I change your image. And I ain't making you switch, but I could be making you rich with the radio playing your hits. I got a $50,000 advance that says you're my bitch. Leave it up to me and you'll be locked in a life of luxury.
Till I haven't seen one rapper living.
I've never sprayed a perfume on a violet or acid on a riot. I've never tried to cover up a meeting that was private. Don't paint the lily or take steak to Philly. Yo, don't humiliate Millie and Vanilli. Really, why you pouring salt in the sea? You trying to butter both sides when you're talking to me. It's like shooting the slane, trying to darken the grim, putting tart in the gin, teaching fish how to swim, maybe pissing on sin, trying to bring together sin, or looking for green grass when you're on the bed or in the mountains under me. And even though I'm living wonderfully,
till I haven't seen one rapper living comfortably.
I'll hit a bunch of those. What's that?
Permit fried, my pieces make me burn inside. When I was little, I almost got suburbanized. At the age of 15, I got blurry with some bourbon eyes. Later, I woke up and found some words that rhyme, some colors that clashed very nicely. Oh brother, it was nasty. I went on a crime spree. The styles were progressing, all the miles made me learn more lessons and ask more questions.
What's that?
Knowledge goes up and down like fucking clowns on acid.
It's madness.
I'm scary like a swimming lake placid. Watch out for the monsters, they'll make you go bonkers. Straight flip into a bomber, a fade to a gunner. Sometimes it's quite tough trying to get the right stuff, cause life is a bitch that you can't tie up. But I like it unpredictable, freedom is valuable, so fuck it, my future is water soluble.
Team hitting freights across the 50 states. Catch me digging in the crates with a grin on my face. Already winning the race, it's time to quicken the pace. Displaying intricate grace on any rhythm that plays. Dismaying greedy bastards that block a secret passage. On the greener pastures have us aimed at the hereafter. But I'm the night stalker that ends the crime saga. Leaving weak like white water, still spinning like high waters. Who not proves the raw deal? Who windmills the cartwheels, it's all real. A lamp of empathy, sweet like orphan, rich like 7-course meals. Holy man born to heal. Bakayama Bushi force field, traversing ordeals. A lamp will carry us on, dreaming on. And stay awake to see the dawn, cause we both know that life is here and gone. So I'll be getting mines while you're claiming quitting time. I'll be sitting with my deli written rhymes at the finish line. A-Team ESL.
Outlaw and Underdog, Jake is true. Never do we slip into something soft. I'm content to be the outlaw and Underdog, Jake is true. Never do we slip into something soft.
Say what's up to Dixley. Say what's up to DJ Hales. Skirt Rock Day Rock. Jenks Rock a fan of rock. And it don't stop.
Sunny weather makes me love the rainy days just as much. Such factors of balance, now it's opposite extremities. And the remedy is becoming deities within our physical bodies, astrally projecting, connecting with the blues and the greens of the earth's scenery. Sooner or later we'll see the harmony in the contrast. One supports the next, the other supports the last. If we cast shadows, having narrow perceptions without asking questions, we'll be left second guessing, and third into the fourth, and on for infinite sessions. Less recognition and negative stress is accomplished. Boogie monsters will mess with your head, and so what I've said is enjoy your life seasons. The ones you think you don't like are the reasons you love the ones you do. And it's those same living, but I'm giving that back to the fact that I need a car to get there. Where does the time fit in? So I'm getting my information from the media, and I believe in this need to hate when it's raining, or it's cold, or it's too damn hot. I gotta get out of this ghetto and find me a spot in seclusion, so I can live my illusion of getting through the dues and somber shoes before using my time for idle bliss. But this takes discipline, dedication, and devotion, so I'm hoping I stay focused when emotions get the most of me. Hopefully I can be close to free a host of we. And even if I'm the only one who learns from my lessons, at least I've had a good time understanding my self-expression. Cause the best thing is happiness is the best thing. Cause the best thing is happiness is the best thing. The best thing is happiness is the best thing.
Can you turn the headphones up more?
So songs are seemingly fine scenes. Trick the minds of those that gather to lather each other in currencies. If you need anything from bread, through a dose of reality, I'll give it to you. If you just stand in a place where we race to fight for forgiveness, and forgive me if I've been committed. Done what I can to do what I need to be doing. Going from place to find a place to escape. People hate and we can't create, so we fake the funk to make life look fun. Sit back, people listening, they don't even think. Not of them don't, but some of them do. If we live it up on to pass the inspection, would you be the one whose life they would recognize as lies provided by the devil, seeping up through the cracks of the concrete? Dead smoke lurking, prowling with iniquity. The shoes on my feet, man, this girl wanna get with me. The evilness of the situation got me pacing back and forth from door to door, asking, why does it seem like everyday life is a hardship that we can't define? Yet we send a man to the moon, wish I could go there too, but I'd rather be floating in my own little bubble of trouble, meaning life so it dies on the date of the return to the banshee. Damn, we listen to the sounds provided by the MD, made on the MP, recorded on a tape and not a CD, but one day it will.
And it ain't all bad, it's really how you word it. Ain't nobody perfect, I've learned shit and taught some. Lost some best friends in pursuit of life lessons. Nobody's presence is worth sacrificing my progression, releasing my aggression by doing what I'm destined. What I can to be a positive man, and more than a catchy chorus, we found a game plan. I hope you're happy for us, cuz I see my coach use a hell of a lot to karma. Walking blindly in the battle, using luck as an armor. Are the shit gonna learn to pursue a better course to think of build a dynasty and try and be head of my force? Trying never got me anywhere, it's execution. I really can't help but be scared of retribution. It's negative thinking manifest plateaus. Now I'm headed for the summit, I can't see shadows. It's all light, it's alright, and gonna stay that way. I'll keep handing out smiles for the big payback day. And that ain't my motivation, just how it is. I keep my distance from those who wish Gus powerless. So you doubt this? Maybe I should get a 9 to 5. Years tired in a cubicle to keep my mind deprived. I'm alive. A lot of people never get to taste it. Living complex lives with no clue for the basics. Aimless, impatience, too fast to take rest. Can't get a date call with 900 fake breasts. Lines are open 24 hours a day, while bob my head quietly in the shower and pray. No one can take my powers away, not even you. Billboards and ads that lit up my scenery, and I swear there seems to be something strange in the air, cause the truth is always there, but people stay unaware.
So songs are seemingly fine scenes. Trick the minds of those that gather to lather each other in currencies. If you need anything from bread, through a dose of reality, I'll give it to you. If you just stand in a place where we race to fight for forgiveness, and forgive me if I've been committed. Done what I can to do what I need to be doing. Going from place to find a place to play. play. People hate and we can't create, so we fake the funk to make life look fun.
Special friend of God. And like all men who do great things, his strength was tested many, many times.
If you are an art snob who's never had a job, don't be bourgeois if you get to be a superstar. Raw avatars, and that's really something special. And all it takes is just an extra bit of effort. And everybody stepping forward with their best foot and knowing success. Sometimes to lose the experts and feelings get hurt, but it can work for you as a catalyst. Instead of being ravenous for accolades, why don't you be ambient and vague? And yes, I'm aware it's cliche, but that's my favorite way to be. You make the waves, I'll bring the skis and ride it out like psilocybin, and I'll never eat the dirt because I've heard it tastes like cayenne peppers. I'm tapping the Akashic records, buying shepherds in sheep's clothing, get ready for the evolving. We're yelling out truth from a top mountaintop and holding a charity auction to benefit night watchmen who hold down Washington and sneak secret documents and how an opulent pharmacist and congressman coexist in harmony through handshakes and money laundering that's squandering our wanderings to exonerate the nominees for biggest abuse of power by a single public authority or a person of notoriety. We all watched idly and then washed our hands quietly and taped our dreams of privacy to entertain a society where intimacy is an industry and trust is just an option. A wedding ring is a coffin and paradise is an office or a convenient on and off switch for everything. I've got an editing machine for my emergency reportings when I'm serving things to sleep on like comfy furnishings that earthly worrying and interpret for observing. They're too busy being urban to boycott Irving oil or maybe turn off the talk show, stop being so macho and do some tree hugging, clear cutting our cousins to acquire bigger budgets, pretty much equal to thou shall not covet. But I guess in your case it's probably thou shall be a puppet. I'm a sucker for nuggets, low budget basement buzzer, but my word is my bond. And when you speak of ice, I instinctually bring my crampons and two St. Bernards complete with water reservoirs, some shots of alcohol to open valves and warm canals. Feel the power of sound in these alpine meadows. They dream into a tempo, just me collecting pebbles, tapping on the threshold. It's not a distress code, just an elaborate hello. Saying hi to the angels and showing them my halo. I fashioned out of staples, and I know people say so. I don't think God's so anal. I mean, make all these rainbows in us emotional containers, so we're free to feel anger or hatred towards a neighbor. Find a tamer, admiration in the eyes of a stranger. There's treasure where you're anchored or inside your favorite hangar. Be it vivid light aviator, stop motion trailblazer. Leave, you'll come back later. Stay put. It's not safer. This is passive aggressive behavior. Plays manual labor, and it gets me nowhere. But I'll be glad to be in the middle. I'll be the simple defense pillow, the cushion for your confidence, nurturing like a lava lamp in the apartment of an insomniac whose house at the end of the cul-de-sac. Everybody just ignores that they had doors, the origins of their echoes, and wrestle with their headphones. I promise to be gentle, borderline unconventional. Some sentinels, censors, don't water down my inventions. I'm exempt from their lectures, flares of tempers, record searches, my success will be subversive. Undercover public servant, town crier, awkward liar, cypher diehard, always on the corner with the other performers, throwing rocks at misnomers, whistling and songbirds are building up culture from the comforts of my sofa. I'm working on utopia, I'm trying to be an orchestra. Short order, avatar, trying to build a bridge from here to tomorrow.
His story is a story of man's fidelity to God and of God's answer to fidelity to man.
I awake and I open my eyes to find a day that be made of truth coded in lies. I look around and then reflect on my soul to think about what I got. Am I really in control? People say, how you doing? Do you really wanna know? I can tell you all about it. It's a mental trip though. It's simply too complex and all my sentiments show that I'm a little bit lost and I'm a little bit low. From the get up to go, I had a mission. And then my vision faded slowly, succumbing to bad decisions. I'm sick of these damn liars and energy vampires. Sick of being tired when my brain is straight wired, missing something. And I know it ain't looking for fame, and I know it ain't a substance you put in your vein. I wouldn't complain if
if I put all that was bad aside and then pretended I was satisfied. But you know that's a lie, that I ain't trying to live. But I got mad truth that I'm dying to get. Tired of this, every day give me the drugs when no drug will come close to what paradise was. Everybody knows what they need to do, I believe in you, you gotta keep it true. Everybody knows what they need to do, I believe in you, you gotta keep it true. I don't know where I'm going, all I know is that my roots keep growing. Inhale, exhale, take a deep breath, let me think about God in the ways that I'm blessed. Every day that I stress is a lesson I learn. When my worries are gone, it's sets that I've earned. Give me some love, something I can dream about tonight. Make me glad to be awake when I awaken to the light. I'm trying to make it through my life, but lately I've been having feelings of surrender, spreading light as I'm spreading myself thinner.
Man, it's hard work having to wear your heart on your shirt.
You're telling me, man, I think it's starting to hurt. It ain't so easy always having open arms and a smirk. And if I don't, people think I'm a jerk. I'm a little disturbed, but I'm a little bit sure that there's a girl in the world and that the girl is my cure. So I'm looking for the eyes, trying to hold my head up high, use a Jedi sight when I'm mesmerized. Now I'm specialized in the question why. Just remember my life and not the way that I die. Everybody knows what they need to do, I believe in you, you gotta keep it true. Everybody knows what they need to do, I believe in you, you gotta keep it true.
With heaven on the other side, in between the triptych, the humans cry and lift their heads to the light.
At the point of stage presence, I'll be catching your eye like a copy of Catcher in the Rye to a political assassin. I kill the realms of reality, the dreams I am fastened for personal attraction.
Looks like sketches of the classical wonderment drawn by Mozart on the top of the symphony. Inspiration through art to make more art, so images delay endlessly.
My composition is balanced in fine works, images of love and hate all in between the canvas and the paint, providing a landscape to scrape the resin that God creates through the movements that our hands make.
Recreational seascape hangs over the fireplace. The snow blows in the window and blushes on my face. Brings summer to the months of despair when you can't travel to the common sea over air.
I breathe the fumes of the flowers in bloom. Still life is life, still under the hours of the moon. Shadows move as I capture the moment of one existence and take the first step of an infinite distance.
Charcoal is mixed with pastels to blend both the dimness existing and the array of hope. Colors overlap the black and the white, so artists discover the true earthly delight.
Stepping on the grassy knolls of mosaic patterns, most critique I stand unbiased, engulfed in the presence of geometric vibrations, blessing my sixth sense. The wrist sends subliminal sensations.
Time for the whole world. Philo, front line. What I feel from deep in my soul. real for me, what I see day to day. What's the struggle? Back against the wall, throwing doubles. What's the struggle? Screaming, but the demons got you muzzled. What's the struggle? Living clean, but still seeing trouble. What's the struggle? Vision dreams, but schemes don't ever bubble. Fuck the struggle. I'm ready to move on. Too many nights spent not living right, with my mind too gone. Like them fly dimes getting they groove on. I was too shy to speak, but they was too shy to leave my crew alone. Freaks with deep lies and shallow domes, battle mics and blasting chromes. Lost children from hollow homes. Shorty swallow right, but they minds follow wrong roads. So open and lusting, they trust and disaster prone, and faster they gone. It pains me to witness a strong young missus falling fast from forgiveness. I'm so used to the strain that I'm numb to the pain. Fuck fame, just some thoughts from the underdog's brain. What's the struggle? Back against the wall, throwing doubles. What's the struggle? Screaming, but the demons got you muzzled. What's the struggle? Living clean, but still seeing trouble. What's the struggle? Vision dreams, but schemes don't ever bubble. What's the struggle? Back against the wall, throwing doubles. What's the struggle? Screaming, but the demons got you muzzled. What's the struggle? Living clean, but still seeing trouble. What's the struggle? Vision dreams, but schemes don't ever bubble. I'm a soldier of the pad and the pen, survivor of the streets, prescriber of the heat and the sin, into the heartbeats and madness of men. Mark fleets hit drastic again. Talk ain't cheap if the beast overseas. Tragic end, cheating death. Every breath that released from my chest exists as an infinite bless. Never promised more, so I feel lucky with less. Never content, but attempt to be ducking the stress. Keep climbing, they switch the tip, you change your timing. Keep the blade of the grindstone and ear to the rhyming. Sharpening tools, preparing for but never lose. Enemies stay close as my fuse, my skewed views come from a world wars where rough and abused. Torn form stays tough, paying much enough dues. Frontline K2 spraying tracks at your crew. Decide for a fact, for your back, aim at you. What's the struggle? Back against the wall, throwing doubles. What's the struggle? Screaming, but the demons got you muzzled. What's the struggle? Living clean, but still seeing trouble. What's the struggle? Vision dreams, but schemes don't ever bubble. What's the struggle? Back against the wall, throwing doubles. What's the struggle? Screaming, but the demons got you muzzled. What's the struggle? Living clean, but still seeing trouble. What's the struggle? Vision dreams, but schemes don't ever bubble. No thing on me. Controller of my own destiny, I be replacing helplessness with stealth and so control to roll free. Though this nation system conflicts with my views, if they can't see me, they can't catch me and find no one to accuse. So rolling for these fools trapped up in the rat race. With death the only finish line, it's hard to keep a fast pace. I had to make a change of face and peep it from another angle, cause in the paper chase it's easy to lose your place and end up mangled. Some dogs will try to break the leash so hard they end up strangled, or keep running in circles till they hopelessly tangled. I broke out the dog pound without a collar or a tag. The only way I'm going back is in the box or in the bag. Free spirits can't be stopped, I'm fly without the jet lag. Hip hop, we hear it and we rock. Fuck a cop and burn a flag. Clean like mops and dish rags. Serve superb lyrical meals. When nerves are still, there's only one way to keep it and peep is real. What's the struggle? Back against the wall, throwing doubles. What's the struggle? Screaming, but the demons got you muzzled. What's the struggle? Living clean, but still seeing trouble. What's the struggle? Vision dreams, but schemes don't ever bubble. What's the struggle? Back against the wall, throwing doubles. What's the struggle? Screaming, but the demons got you muzzled. What's the struggle? Living clean, but still seeing trouble. What's the struggle? Vision dreams, but schemes don't ever bubble. Fuck the struggle.
unadulterated funk for your sweet tooth. Deep root posts and basics for the fakes that need clues. Might seem an understatement, but it's made to heal wounds. It's logic like the Vulcan race, the revolution's real soon. Mad Hatter in the tea room with 808s to 828s. My aviation station base, sacred place and saving grace. I'll raise the stakes, play it straight to savor tasteful scenery. Chant the sacred name, I'll play the cane and you can lean on me. Live large to be the head duck in charge like Joe Clark. Flintheart, Glumgold, composing flows like Mozart. Drum roll please, genuine fresh MCs and so smart. Soil speaker, toilet t-shirt types to get the Hobart. Dishonest fuckers, you deserve those donkey punches and hot lunches. I launch hundreds into the stratosphere, get out of here, gone. Cops can't harm me cause I'm Tron's honor party for life. That's pure light, seeking advice to get my harmonies right. I'll be vocally playing till I'm old and I'm gray, and I'm locally making some dough. You know what I'm saying? I'll be vocally praying till I'm old and I'm gray, and I'm locally making some dough. You know what I'm saying? I put my soul on display during day spinning the urban decay. Refuse to be the murderer's prey. Pray I can hold him at bay from this wavelength and stay strengthened in this world that is so full of pain. Since I broke the restraints to make acquaintance with cold rain, got too old for complaints to concern me, and I'd hope the same for your peep it. Perma-free, eternally like Coltrane, found the perfect beat for tonal, modal vocals and code. Game spitting symphonies, scripted by local nobility, forever spilling seas to keep the villainry quiet. Thrill seeker contradictions tell me live dangerously. You gotta listen, competition's still too angry to speak. I expansively reach past the peaks and the breach to the depths of the deep with this method of speech and a subplot, the uprise of the one mind. If love's blind and lost the time we thought life to the unwise, I'll be vocally praying till I'm old and I'm gray, and I'm locally making some dough. You know what I'm saying? I'll be vocally praying until I'm old and I'm gray, and I'm locally making some dough. You know what I'm saying? I told favorites who tap the true source might resort to having to use force, but I'ma hoof as many tapes as too short. Live it up from my humble abode, up in the trunk, down the bumpy road, unflushables and richest ducks. Fuck these morons peddling junk, cause the feds set 'em up. This music high by Ezra Funk will recommend he ought to do some better stuff. You know what I'm saying? For real. Handle yours here and now, and that has nothing to do with steel. I offer you the classic deal. Give and take, the slithering snakes will mass appeal. Caps to peel, and some flossy ass rides for after meals eating poison. I put you on an overseas voyage, advising you ought to seek new employment. Leave this business to the street preacher, heat seeker of fortune. Peak performance, greeting corners, plus I'm keeping the torch lit at the stronghold. Like Deasley, I'm on a roll. Solid gold like John Jones, forever rocking shows and clock dough. I'll be vocally praying till I'm old and I'm gray, and I'm locally making some dough. You know what I'm saying? I'll be vocally praying till I'm old and I'm gray, and I'm locally making some dough. Feeling Foundation. Peace to you and yours.
Mutilate wax. Mathematical tactics. active mental state. Active mental state.
Keep it flowing, flowing like loud. Loud bass, keep it flowing, flowing like loud. Loud bass. What is we going to do? Keep it flowing.
I metamorphosize, melt before your eyes, using metaphors disguised. It's better form of rhyme in these end times. I'm a pacifist, never passing it till I'm passionate. I push myself to my limit, then keep pushing till I'm surpassing it. While bastards in circles of tribes of oppression, manifesting the lack of progression, not teaching possession or the law of nature blessing. I stay employed, rocking beats 24/7, cause that's my profession. Rocking spots with a beatbox to make you spin like Owsley. You doubt me when my rhymes, they flow and bouncy. You get mouthy like Morton Downey. You need the rhyme to save you. You should give thanks to God that you found me, and loudly say, our Father who art in heaven. Beastie rocks the microphone. I'm so happy that you sent him. I'm ascending 3 days after your mind I'm mending. My soul's immortal. I believe most cats are just pretending. The message I'm sending, in fact, is your karma's related directly to your actions. Skills are lacking. Take these breaks home, practice till you can smash shit. Then go to battles and trash kids. The roof's on fire thanks to Drew Barrymore at 13. But we don't need no water, indeed. Cause we gon' let this motherfucker burn down. We turn that shit around with the rhythm of the sacred funk beat. Thoughts are secondary, we visionaries, inspired by dedicated beings, becoming medicated. Seeing the sacred funk beat is beating. The sacred funk beat is beating. The sacred funk beat is beating. Thoughts are secondary, we visionaries, inspired by dedicated beings, become medicated. Seeing the sacred funk beat is beating. It's the sacred funk beat. The funk beat. The sacred funk beat. The sacred funk beat. The sacred funk beat. Straight from the land of Babylonian mazes, where graffiti blazes as a political statement to inspire and amaze kids. I have shape-shifted from an ethereal location to share the news of one auspicious occasion. The breatharian, entering the age of the Aquarian water baron, staring at my lost past, sharing facts with a culture of blind rats not caring. Well, me neither, as long as the sacred funk beat is blaring. I used to walk on this planet when lizards would speak. My tribe was led by a lion that had wings and a golden beak. I had to break free to the refuge of the sea, where I could breathe the aqua lungs that the gods had given me. No longer free, I have to hide. But humanoids, they come to enslave my entire tribe. These beings from other dimensions have ill intentions and lie. No protection in any section for me to reside. So I disguise myself as an earth-dwelling guy and guide the lost through the art of beats and rhymes. So open your eyes, the chosen few are here. So feel the sacred funk vibe. Secondary, we visionaries, inspired by dedicated beings, becoming medicated. Seeing the sacred funk beat is beating. The sacred funk beat is beating. It starts a secondary, we visionaries, inspired by dedicated beings, become medicated. Seeing the sacred funk beat is beating. The sacred funk beat is beating. Sacred funk.
So where you at in this
Interplanetary motion picture. History repeats like a scratch record with a broken mixer, cause it notes the listeners wearing earplugs, and it hopes to get you open like an onion does the tear ducts and clear up the deafness so you hear what's directed at your cranium and stop playing dumb, cause that's dangerous like uranium. Ignorance could turn this species to feces on its deathbed with a head fed white bread from digital TVs. No time for thinking, life is too fast-paced, but fuck the rat race, I'll take last place. It gets the gas face, props to that base for the slang invention. My main intention is to rain these sentences down until you pay attention. For the extension of life on earth, it's been a tactic by fascists controlling powers to keep the masses stupid by using magic hat tricks to mask its existence as a mob of slave masters that crack whips till it all crashes. But most of the time, the broken minds are the center of the throne and make the government they own just reinvent what they've been shown and start by throwing stones at the next in line to be oppressed and find they have no home. It's a vicious cycle. The ignorant teach ignorance. Is this survival or just the road to non-existence? The mission's vital. It's up to us to keep resisting the vicious cycle. The vicious cycle. Man, it's a vicious cycle. The ignorant teach ignorance. Is this survival or just the road to non-existence? The mission's vital. It's up to us to keep resisting the vicious cycle. The vicious cycle. I feel like an Egyptian slave working on a pyramid structure. It's still Masonic, but now economics is how they fuck you. Up at the top, they still rely on the vast numbers of us to slumber so that the underneath don't rupture. But these thoughts are thunder, and the whole building is a lightning rod. Their weak facade is a fraud, and plus they fighting God. The only worry is they might get robbed. But watch what happens when Jericho's trumpets bump and only the righteous nod. Now this is only one of 1,000 different outcomes. Life is one spiral with various tracks like an album. As we evolving, we try to take problems and solve them so we can graduate and ascend to the next state without them. But for now I'm looking out and seeing clouds in the skies, and I ain't doubting there's a mountain of lies and closed eyes close by with no reply to the basic question: who are you and what you manifesting? The blessings is infinite, but only if you start thinking it. And there's a million kids using hate as a stimulant. We can be militant without hunger for violence. Either we humble and enlightened or we stumbling and dying. Cause it's a vicious cycle. The ignorant teach ignorance. Is this survival or just the road to non-existence? The mission's vital. It's up to us to keep resisting the vicious cycle. The vicious cycle. Yo, it's a vicious cycle. The ignorant teach ignorance. Is this survival or just the road to non-existence? The mission's vital. It's up to us to keep resisting the vicious cycle. The vicious cycle. It don't stop until we don't live in fear of the cops. It won't stop. The corporations don't kill off mom and pop. It can't stop until the Pentagon rots. Yo, it's not gonna stop unless we make it happen. That's why we don't quit until the world isn't owned by the rich. We won't quit till Mother Earth ain't being treated like a bitch. We can't quit till the collective mind switch. Yo, we're not gonna quit. That's why this hip hop ain't about gun clapping. Action starts with a thought, and thought starts with peace of mind. In the silence, the ability to read between the lines and see the crimes that operate on a daily level. Yo, we define a future. Me and mine are gonna slay these devils. By that I mean demonic ways of thinking and lifestyles that lead life towards extinction. First you gotta free the brain before the world will rearrange. Like Gandhi said, you wanna see the change, you gotta be the change. It starts individual, increases gradual, till it's cultural and gains the force of a cannonball. Can we all get along? Man, I'm not sure, but what the hell is life for if you ain't reaching for the pure? Yeah, sometimes it seems like a fantasy, but I got a child on the way who will probably also have a family. So how the fuck can I give up, live it up, try to make big bucks and leave the world for them to fix up? I keep my fists up and resist corrupt forces, keep my positivity strong like a fortress, and record this so more kids can absorb this till there ain't no ignorant to ignore it. Yo, it's a vicious cycle. The ignorant teach ignorance. Is this survival or just the road to non-existence? The mission's vital. It's up to us to keep resisting the vicious cycle. The vicious cycle. Yo, it's a vicious cycle. The ignorant teach ignorance. Is this survival or just the road to non-existence? The mission's vital. It's up to us to keep resisting the vicious cycle. The vicious cycle.
Ways to play the game of life. Watch me work all day, probably think the hard way's my favorite type. I stay awake late at night, resting next to fading light, scribbling my contributions, cause amidst all the confusion, might get hyped on false illusions, come up with the wrong solutions, Nazi traps and fall into them. So I watch for fallen humans and attempt to draw conclusions. But if you get the picture, it's more like connected dots. Fuck it up, you better not, cause when shit be getting hot, you might not get a second shot. How I roll with enough respect is cause I'm swinging for the upper deck till there's nothing left. Shooting for the stars like an X-wing. Don't overlook an open book, maybe you should double check, cause happiness is the best thing. If it stops making sense, get a grip and take a breath. Back off the attack, dogs, before you make a fatal step. Win or lose a game of life, all you can do is play your best.
We're the reason they're watching, and the reason they're talking. Could it be that it was all that I did?
Cold slumped out, caught in the middle of illusion and doubt. In a lake full of hammerheads, you don't wanna be the trout. There's confusion as to what it's about. Break beats, no sleep, techniques of word of mouth. Low-eyed and wide-eared, my mind inside clear. It's been this way for hundreds, thousands of years. Through tears, shouts, and cheers. Devout what? MC, trust my gut intensely. Never let a corporation convince me that commercial is the way to make it happen. Make no mistake, cause they ain't changing my rapping. My soul can't be sold in any fashion. Brainwashed zombies in the limelight flashing, glorifying greed and the gluttony of madmen. It's rather saddening, but keep sight of what's happening. I write thought crime rhymes by candlelight, Mike Assassin, just to keep the fight in action. Ain't no time for relaxing. The type that's hype late night for cop tie slashing.
We're the reason they're watching, and the reason they're talking. Could it be that it was all that I ever needed? The reason they're watching, and the reason they're talking. Could it be that it was all that I ever needed?
Another stroll through paradise. Freestyle is a lifestyle, but I know there's a price. I'm so terrorized by right angles and straight lines. I can't find a way to make time stretch past 24. The past 24 I've been attending war. Simply bored of music, I can't take it anymore. This game's overboard, we may never know the score. I feel this economy's an open source, stretched by corporate takeover wars, so please support your local stores. I feel my vocal cords going out from smoking more than average men. Same time I feel the devil's master plan on rappling. I feel that traveling may be the only way to free my perspective, so free time's directed, keeping these lines perfected. Please rewind the record over again. Flowing again, here I am. Do you approve? Do I care? Absolutely not. There's bigger matters to attend to, like keeping my raps truly hot. I passed through these spots it took for granted. This time the mountain shook when I landed. If only I could share the sights. If only I could make you see through this pair of eyes. Scenes may make you paralyzed. I cannot hear the lies much more. This paradise has become Americanized, but what for? Who knows? Maybe I should support the home team. Go America, home of the dope themes and broke dreams. His whole scene's covered in smoke screen and choking, and by no means can grow green lawfully. This atmosphere's awfully fucked, and politicians don't give a fuck to the cause. I give love to the walls and the burners at least, feeding worms to the beast. I laugh as we bathe in our own waste, and leaders deny dirt just to save their own face. I pray this whole place goes up in flames. I love the pain. The sound of the beast killing kids urge pilgrimage to the willingness to remember what I'm fighting for. Igniting war, I guess we're all just militants in a sense of innocence, a loss of innocence. Dividends earned working like sharp haze through hard days. I made my quick escape into these after dark ways. I just wanna be in a parkway, fuck a missile shielded down spy planes, giving me migraines. More than a slight pain in my brain, I blame greed, simple and plain. And those essentially tame, cause the choice is yours. Voices and swords to cut the bull out. At times I feel for these portions and never stop and smell the orchids. Other times I question the role of the florist. There's a lot of us that fortunes can't afford bliss. Yapping on their cordless phones, but at home a communication shortage. Just a short glimpse into this land of walking corpses. I'ma stay formless in performance if I ever record hits. If only I could share the sights. If only I could make you see through this pair of eyes. Seems may make you paralyzed. How can I hear the lies much more? This paradise has become Americanized, but what for? If only I could share the sights. If only I can make you see through this pair of eyes. Seems may make you paralyzed. How can I hear the lies much more? This paradise has become Americanized, but what for?